Okay, we're just showing a repeat. Hopefully we're back live. The stream health is looking green at the moment. I've reduced my frames per second down to 30. Apparently that should improve it slightly. But let me know. Is it updating for you? Are we any better now? How are things? I can see a little bit of a lag on there. Oh, good. Stream is healthy. Now it says it's healthy. Stream options, advanced settings. I can just check on there. Enable live chat. Yes, we do. Not making slow mode. I've got bloody slow mode already. Added delays. No, save changes. Stream now again. Back onto that. Right then, how are we? Who's that lurking in the background? Talk to me. Has it changed? Has it improved? Is it just as shitty bad? Tell me how we're getting on. Tell me how we're getting on. Plenty of things to be doing around here. Got an awful lot of tidying up. How's your base looking? Is it scruffy? It used to be back in the day, it was so important to get yourself organised before we all realised that we could boost our power-ups so that we can get them done in less than 30 minutes. Buffering slightly improved, but not much. Ah, right. I don't understand why it's so bad. I've got nothing else running. But thanks for joining us. Hopefully, you're not suffering too much with this this lag. Just making some more bits and pieces. Bit of EMP. Oh, that needs 35, so I need to move that or not bothered. Okay. Where are we at? I can't do anything with Conquest just yet. Let's have a look. Do you know what? I'm just going to go for a battle with you. It's another 8 glory. Glory, glory, hallelujah. I wish somebody could teach me to sing. I'd like to sing like Neil Diamond. Only because when I karaoke, that's who people say I sound most like. There are a few of his numbers that I can do okay. It's acceptable. You wouldn't pay to see me, but if it was a karaoke, you give me a round of applause. I don't know why. Maybe the round of applause when I finish. Thank you for murdering this song. Went to see some live music the other night, and it was somebody had a throat infection. They couldn't sing. Somebody else turned up. He was available. No wonder he was available. He was shit. He was, at best, a karaoke singer. But anyway. So do I. Sorry, what did I say? I can't remember what I said. It's not. My memory goes. Excuse me 1 second, folks. Just reaching my coffee. I've had my lunch. I've gone all veggie today. I've had lentils and vegetables for my lunch. But thank you for joining us. Let us know who you are. Say hello in chat. You've got a talk to me button there. Is the lovely Felicity here yet? Is Leica? Leica's probably here. General Lauren, maybe you're here. I think you're just a lurker. Everyone's making fun of him. Why do people bully? Why do people bully? Just be nice. Great. We're saying that the live stream is offline. It's not. We're still working on it. My CPU is running a lot slower now, thankfully. Or a lot less intense. I lied. I lie like a cheap watch from the Far East. Get someone to teach me to sing. Oh, yes, sorry, yeah. I don't know. What songs do you sing, Brovsky? Or what songs would you like to sing? I'm also trying to learn the guitar. I've got to 51 years of age, and I've had so many opportunities where somebody says, oh, I'll teach you. You do this, do that. And you just put it off and put it off. And now I'm retired. I've got no excuse. But now I've got no bloody time. Because I'm retired, I can do so much shit, but I don't. Repaired my door yesterday. The door that I had to break in. Because I locked my keys in. Well, I didn't, but I ought to take the blame. Because I've got memory issues, I've got to put things in certain places. And because something wasn't in a certain place. Long story. But there we go. Right, we'll just increase that. Change the gear. Oh, no. He's all right in the gear he's in. Chinos and a smart shirt. Sounds like an officer. It'd be corduroys. Corduroys, brown shoe, red corduroys, red cords or red canvas jeans. A check shirt. Brown shoes. Probably carry an umbrella as well. That would suit me. How's the stream doing anyway? Are we doing okay? Are we getting there? I've still got these things to fight. Tell you what. Man, see, I'm struggling to learn my chords, Boris. My fingers are toughened up. I can play a few riffs. I can make music. And I've just took somebody's advice that I think is fantastic. It's about having my guitar out on its stand so that I can see it and it reminds me. And then you think, you know, what I'll do is I'll just play a couple of minutes and that couple of minutes ends up being half an hour or so. But my finger memory is not happening. I think my fingers are too small. And the strings on this guitar, quite a professional guy. They're all steel strings. However, if I'm learning on something that's harder to play, surely it'll make it easier eventually. But it's slow. I can see the chords in my head, but I can't remember what they are. It's the same with when I do karaoke. I can only ever do karaoke because I need the words. I've got bloody short-term memory issues. At least I haven't got short-term memory issues. Haha, that was a joke. We'll move on. I've got work to do. Faction wars. Oh, wrong one. How dare you put the buttons adjacent? Adjacent? You might as well have put them next to each other. Get someone to teach me to sing. I'd like to teach the world to sing. It's not like that, is it? Was that? Well, there's some story that a woman, the woman who did the Coke advert, she didn't really earn an awful lot from it. And then people are saying, well, Coca-Cola earned loads. Well, so? She was happy with the money she got at the time. You can't go back and say, you've been really good. Actually, I wanted more. Surely you... That's like me. I'm a sparky by trade. My last job as a lecturer. That's like me pricing a job up, completing it, and then realising they've won the lottery and saying, oh, well, you best give me some more. How about you rack off? Let's have a look. Explosive shout. titanium armor. A couple of clicks on the old Prometheus there. Thank you very much. Use some of your oil. You're starting to look fat anyway. Squeeze the oil out of you. But thank you for joining us. Do say hello. Say hello in chat. Let me know if it's lagging. Let me know if you're seeing everything okay. Let me know what you want to look at. Ah, yeah, that's a good call. Holding the cords down in shape. Yeah. I do find I have actually picked up, of the few chords that I can do, probably, I don't know, more often than not I can do my F chord, but it's just sometimes it turns to shit, but there we go. I could just do with a piece of fret, like the fret just made up, just as a solid piece. You can probably buy them, and then you can just, you know, hold that down while you're on the train, on the bus, probably not driving a car, maybe not flying a jet. I've had to get some memory foam shoes. They help me. When I go in the kitchen, they remind me what I come in for. The trouble is, if you get memory foam mattresses, you get to bed and you can hear it say, "Oh, I see you brought Fatty with you again." Ha, only joking. Pleasant, clean living fella that I am. Right, what I need to do is I need to take off one of these, power up boost, put my big fat pig on, do my the F chord, the bar chord. Do you know, I'm not really sure about all the terms. It's basically, I'm going to have to write it down. Eddie 8 dynamite. Goodbye, Eddie. Your first finger's holding down the B and E, or B in the high E, and then on the next frets, second finger, next string up, the G string, and then the other finger on the D. Does that make sense? I'm sure it does to you. I find it hard to. I think bar chord is where you. I've got a capo. Is that the same thing? But when you bar chord, as in with your fingers. Let me know. I'll teach you the game. You teach me the guitar. Right, how many points do I get for this Marauder? 171. Is that enough? No, look at that. Smidging off. You piece of dog dirt. Right, another battle to do. Does anybody else play any instruments? I play the Fool. Oh, no. You see that button there? The worst button. Oh, for fanny's sake. I'm using this with a mouse. I don't know if any of you... Oh, that came off easy. I don't know if you guys are using touch screens, but... Does anybody play on a phone? How do you manage? Oops, I'm going to put my Atlas there. I think I need to use my Guardians, because this is quite a high enemy. I've got a few of these from an event recently. Can't remember what it was. Maybe you know. Let me know. But thanks for watching us anyway. Thank you for joining me. I'm just trying to concentrate just on daily play. Oh, for fanny's sake, this is not looking good. Right, let's get some power-ups on. Titanium armor, explosive shell, kill that, get rid of that nuke. Throw an EMP in there. Swipe across some of them. I could do with a first aid case coming. That looks like we've just gone into a more advantageous position. So we'll nuke them. Take them two off. Do you know what? My game's lagging as well. This isn't doing as well as I thought. I do panic a little bit. Especially at this point. Oh, no, this is... Did I win? Victory. Good battle. It should have said close call, that one. Thank you for joining us. There is a button over on the right-hand side of your screen, if you extend it, that basically lets you chat to me. It says talk to me. Talk to the SIG. 4 of them for 860. How does that happen? How on earth do I get such a shitty invade? Okay. Second finger, 4th string, 1st fret. Oh. Let me go get me a piece of paper. Just give me 1 second, Boris. And everybody else. Right, what did you say? Second finger, 4th string, 1st fret. What? E chord. Starting with your second finger. Fourth string. 1st fret. My E chord here, basically, 3rd string, 1st fret, and then 4th and 5th on the 2nd fret. Is that right? Have I got it wrong? That's not good. Right, we know we've not got a lot of invasion money here, so let's go see if we need some more boosts. Hey, thank you for joining us. Click on the button that says talk to me. I'd love to hear your views. If you want me to go over anything that you've been struggling with, if you want me to go wind somebody up, if you want me to go poke a nasty dog with a stick, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm looking to... What was I doing? I'm looking for my boosts. So go over to Research Center. Right, boosts. This is my typical setup on my boosts. I keep 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I've still got 1 underground, underwater. Do you have them underwater? Maybe I just dreamt that. So we've got Defender level 3. I mean, this is a must for as much as you can. Work on your thorium. If you need some help with thorium, I'll show you my my base. Just let me know in the chat. Thank you for joining us. You listen to the SIGgy and you're watching the game World at Arms. I wonder if I'm ever going to get any Game Loft coming on. That used to happen. Back in the day, Game Loft were very, very nice to me. They'd offer me what they call assets, screenshots, music, sound effects and all sorts. And I was sent loads by a guy called Ludo. But then it all stopped. Ludo moved to another job. There was a guy whose sole job was to promote the game. But the game's got old now. Nobody wants to spend any money. Wrong. They want to take our money, but nobody seems to spend the money on the game. I keep saying this. The problem is with the game is what's happened is you've got an old game and everything has been bolted on. and it affects everything else. And there's stuff that's not relevant anymore. You think back to when you was brand new. Let's just go into HQ and go on to our reports tab, for example. We've got combat. Fair enough, whatever. I don't look too much on that. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose when somebody attacks me. Our wars, this is where these people have been getting me as the enemy. It's always nice when you win an attack. It's a level 99. Let's see. He must have thought I was a little bit too much. Jesus, he used a lot of power-ups there. Look at that. It just goes to show. Now, I showed you before that it's quite easy. It depends how it's hit. Maybe I got my reincarnate. Is that why that's lit up? No, I've lost them 3 units. That's... Oh, no, they died in the battle. Beg your pardon. But social. Ah, fair enough then. It is just social this time. There's something else that comes up, and it just pees me off. It's when people put bounties on you. It appears in social. I just want to dismiss it. I'm not bothered. Sometimes I'll do it. But thank you for joining us. You are watching the Siggy. The old man. The Siggy from the faction The Shizzle. The Shizzle. I spent a long time with the Shizzle. I formed it 3-4 years ago. I don't know. And I had a lot of players, or a core of players, for a long time. It was with me. They stuck with me for years, but all good things come to an end. So we had a bit of a bomb burst fairly recently. Most of my players now are brand new. So it's now saying that I've got a streaming error. I think it's because my internet is going slow. There we go. It's only a couple of you's got a problem now. Good evening all. CC level 9. Felicity. Did you like my poetry, by the way? I've still got work to do on this. I think I can get ready for my breach. Again, on the breaches, this isn't the way of doing it. It's just the Siggy's way. As always, you take whatever your generals, your officers tell you is the right way to do it. I'll explain a couple of routes of doing this. I'm not going on there. I'm going on wars, aren't I? You fool. Let me go back. This is all live, so you're seeing it as we see it. We're ahead in this. The big thing is the battles. Get your battles done as well, guys. That's good. That's comforting to see. But most importantly is these breaches. Now, hopefully, the breaches. The lady's got the breaches on the powder on the something, blah, 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 whatever it is. We're just passing by. What we've got to do is we've got to sort of work together and coordinate. When people hit all over the place. This is my... Oh, hello. Oh, do you know what? The Siggy is going to do a breach. And it might take a fair bit out. Right, which direction is Michael coming from? Personally, yeah, the Siggy had gone to the direct corner. EMP these two. That's a very unselfish breach, Michael. Thank you. What may have improved it slightly is actually putting a flare on one of these. Whether that'll help or not, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to take this directly from there, but we'll do a little bit more damage. The stream is buffering a little bit. It does come better. Please bear with us. Let me know on chat if you can hear me, if you can see me. Is there anything that you want to see on my site? On my site? on my map. Best make sure I've got the units, and I haven't. I know I haven't. When it comes to power-ups, level 3 is what we need. EMP. What I tend to do is when I've got different level 3 amounts that I've won in different events, I'll just place them together. 1 level 3 and 2 level 2s. You've got an 80% chance of fusing a level 3. And it usually comes up with a little red, a gold icon. So yeah, I've got one of them. First aid. It just saves it. And if you're struggling, doesn't matter which order you put these in. Yeah, 80% chance is a really good chance, isn't it, really? First aid, first aid. See, that was just a level 2, not to worry. First aid and first aid. And another level 2. And we've got one more EMP that we can try and do. Let's have a look in the stash. 2 EMPs. Nuke, heal. I've got level 2 flares. I'm just going to go for another couple of flares. It's not the 70s Siggy. How are we doing on the stream? Is it working? That's on fusion. Flare is laser sight. Oh. Flare is on laser sight. 11,000. I've got no more of them. And units. War ZXs. Yeah, I've got sufficient of them to do it. Do I want to spend any money? Do you know what? I've got 5 of them protectors. This could really work well. Here we go. We might actually see quite a reasonable invasion here. If I can sort of keep my cool. Very much doubt it. So we've got EMP. I can heal twice. Right, let's have a go. Let's have a go. What we don't want to do is we don't want to be dragging the units going across. What people do is they'll... when we get to this stage, they can lose so many flares and so many power-ups. You've only got 5 by trying to keep people out of the firing line of these play defense turrets. What I'm going to do is... Oops, I'm not going to do anything because it's stopped there. Put that 5 and these 15. Oh, that was a bit of a jumpy laggy thing. And I will go for... Oops, EMP. Straight on that. And then I want to flare it. Oops, flare there. Heal. Get that on them. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. And again. Right, let's see how we're getting on there. Well, we're just doing some damage. I think I missed that other player defense turret. Probably wasn't as good as I'd have hoped. I did that badly, I think. Would you have done it different? Tell me. Let me know. The open version of an E chord is the first finger, third string. First finger, third string, yeah. Third string from the bottom. First fret, yeah. Second finger, 5th string, yeah. Third, 4th string, 2nd fret. Yeah, that's right, yeah. That's the open version. Yeah, I knew that one. Well, he says you can. Just got to wait for this to run down. Do you let your battles finish for the 3 minutes, or do you just click on cancel? Just give me 1 second, folks. Thank you for logging on and watching. But it is great to see you all. It does make this more worthwhile. If somebody can go... Oops, I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll just nip out 1 second. Your times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe I never would. Right. Dying. I don't know if you can hear this okay here. I'm a little bit scrunched at the moment. That's my E chord. A chord. Uh-oh. D chord. See, this is one I struggle with. Open G. Oops. That sounds rather flat. That's because of that one, that's why. Move that over there a little bit. Still sounds shit. Okay, I'm going to go back to the game very shortly, guys. Bear with me. I just thought it might be important. This is my C. God. I'm a little bit scrunched up here because I'm just sat in my study. E minor. How do I go from E minor to A minor? Anyway, right, I was going to practice I was just going to show you once my F. I don't know if you can actually hear any of this, Boris. If you can, I apologise. I'll have one attempt at my F chord. Oh, not bad. I don't bloody know. If you start the same shape, you set fingers slide the whole shape. Yeah. That's what I try and do, but it takes a little while to go in. Let me just put that back on there because I've got two doggies. I'll just put my clip on. Right, okay, guys. I'm now back with you. So yeah, we'll just have a game where we'll just have a live stream where you're teaching me then, Boris, shall we? Where do you come from, Boris? Where in the world are you, sir? So we're at 46% there. Let's go up to this Arctic base that, do you know, I really do think is a pile of rhubarb. We'll fight a couple there. What did I say I was actually going to look for you? If you remind me. Same shape with my second finger. Oh, yeah. That makes us... No, that's it, yeah. It's remembering which finger to keep down. Thank you, Boris. Let's have a quick look at Catton. Let's see what her base is like. Oh, that looks easy peasy lemon squeezy. We'll attack that. It's not fully loaded. Let's go to our war factory. I've got 8 Scaddies and 10 Gunars. Gunnar. But Gunnar spelt with an E. So I'm going to call it Gunnar. Hey ho, the Siggy said it. It must be true. Let's have a look. Everyone subscribe. The Siggy is on YouTube. Okay. Let me just type this. Hopefully the lag issues are sorted. See the Siggy. Oops, see the Siggy on YouTube. There we go. Hopefully we'll get a few more people in. Then we can have a bit of a party. Bit of a party. Right, we was going to fight Catton, because we thought that might be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Attack. Power-ups have pretty much hurt this. Let me just take that one there. And a nuke around about there. Now these are looking quite buggered now. One of them there. And another one. We're down at 87. And these are costing at the moment 11. So if I just do that. Right. If I deploy this, just one. Hopefully by the time it gets to fight me. There we go. They've got a long reach on these. So, oh, thank you for the new subscriber. I've just had that. 1 second delay. Well, I can work with that. Oh, I've lost them. That's because I was looking at my chat. Let me carry on my game. I'm going to drop another nuke there. And another one. There's one. There's another one. These are my defensive units. I haven't got enough military supplies. Now there is only this one turret left. So we'll just take that out. How can that have missed it? Do you know what, Game Loft? You can be a bit of a shit at times. Most of the time. Hey! Cynthia. Is that Felicity? I'm not going to say your surname. Your surname maybe is Felicity. Felicity, Felicity. Your name rhymes with electricity. So, let's just say. Hey. Ah. Hey, Madam Sin. You're probably not Madam Sin. I'm just playing with you. I joined a reggae band. And I'm on the triangle. So I just hit it and ting. I haven't been about for a couple of weeks. I was in hospital. A wasp landed on my nose. It didn't sting me. But my missus, she was, luckily enough, she managed to get it with a shovel. So a couple of weeks there in hospital. I am actually talking a lot of shit here. Felicity, having a wonderful day after winning a few events and levelling up. Let's have a look. What level are you now, Felicity? Congratulations on reaching level 36. I don't think Arctic is a bit of a rip-off, Boris. I think it's a massive rip-off. It doesn't do anything. It's just boring crap. And plus, the blueprints, you don't get enough of them. So again, it's just something, you can work the game, but you've got to buy. Let's have a look at this one down here. Too spread out. It's not inspiring. It doesn't really do anything. It just lacks so much. Are you enjoying it? I don't think the owners take it personal. I really do think that when you attack them, they do like me. Most people, actually, no, they do. Hello, what's that? This bunker was here before us. What secret does it hide inside? I know, probably something that's going to cost us gold stars. Because that's usually what happens. Buffering again. Well, my stream health is shown as okay. Does it make it unwatchable? Let's see. I don't know why. I don't know why. As I say, my internet here is a bit crap. It does go off. It was off for a few hours yesterday. Let's have a look. Guys, it's so nice to see some of you guys online. Okay, well let me just stop streaming and start again. Start streaming. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Oops, no one should take it to heart. That's what the Siggy says. Has it got any better? Are we still there? Let me move this mouse over here. I'll refresh my live dashboard. Thank you very much for joining us. It is great to see you. It's absolutely fantastic. Let's have a look. See if we've got it a little bit better. Right, that's just reset. Let me know. Is it still lagging? If it's lagging, it's not worth it. I don't want to be pissing everybody off. What I might do is do this another time. It does say my stream health is A-OK. Oh, it goes from absolutely A-OK to it's not working enough. YouTube. Hello, TN. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. I don't know who I can blame for this. I don't think it's Gameloft's problem this time. I think it's my internet. Felicity, thank you very much for subscribing, though. It is very kind of you. Do you know what? I think it's amazing having so many clever people on this game. Wish I was clever. Ah ha ha. Stream health is crap. Sorry about the lag at the moment, though, guys. I think it's my end. So it often clears, though. Bear with us. Yeah. Yeah, we're saying we've got a low output. Video output low. It's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. No shit. People are telling me this. Do you know it's 5 to 6? I don't know if I'm seeing my girlfriend today. Don't know if she's coming round. She's busy making cakes. Sure thing, F. It's one of them things, isn't it? I invade every time. I don't actually look who people are. It's when people start thinking it's personal, then it gets all shite. Anyway, I'm coming off this Arctic place because I do think it is a big pile of pants. It's rubbish. It's a vain attempt, another shitty attempt of getting money from us. I did get from Gameloft a couple of days ago that helped me out, and that's the reason I've got 409 gold stars there. On my mentoring, I don't know how many other people have done this genuinely. I did have one person, Sophia, reach level 99. And because of past people that have actually been on, I've lost all the data. And I didn't lose the data. I don't put it somewhere. Shameloft do. No, let's not slag them off. I have spent some money on this game over the years, far too much. I know you can play it without spending money, but I have a bit of spare cash, so that's why I spend it. But I feel sorry for people that are joining this game, you know, that's brand new. Okay, we've got 1 minute 30 seconds left of our truce. Where did things change? Right, well, we never did our 3 areas. Yellow were coming up alongside us. We can't lose. OCM and Blacklist have decided not to bother. Kill Winnings, a mighty, mighty strong team. Plus, they've got some friends in from Chosen Few and various other places. But we keep battling away, don't we? But thank you for joining us. Let us know in the chat if you want me to have a look at something directly. If you want any clarification on something, just let me know. But we've been on at the moment now. My time's about 45 minutes, just over. And we've got just short of 15 minutes before I need to get some things done. Let me know if you're watching this in clear. If you're getting a clear picture, you're watching it on a phone or is it on your laptop? What do you use? Do you use a desktop? Or is it just old-fashioned people like me that use desktops? The time here, TN, is 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock evening. Dinner time. Although I'm not hungry. Oh, the lovely Carlos. Invade me all day long, I don't care. I have plenty to share. Same here. Invade me. It's the spirit of the game. Just to help other people. I hate it invading and nobody's got anything. So I've put some casinos. It saves me doing as much work raiding. Here we go. Here's a little tip. I've shared this a couple of times. But again, work smarter, not harder. Find somebody that's got a high level and low glory. It generally means that they haven't battled. They're leveled up by money making stuff. As such, they're usually good for an invade. However, it's not always the case. So we'll just have a quick look at this guy's profile. Go visit his base. There we go. So he's got stuff that's going to help him level up without battling, i.e. he's got low glory. When people say that glory doesn't matter, no, it doesn't. But if you're a general, you work it out, I guess. Right. The time differences really mess me up, TN. I'm an Australian by birth. Although I travelled a few different countries when I was in the forces. Just having this medium now to speak to you guys all over the world. Man, I hope this stream comes better. It's saying it's not getting enough video, and you are getting buffering. Yeah, high level, low glory. Oh, I guess Foxtrot. Are you online with me? Are you watching live Foxtrot? Here we go. Foxtrot. You must be. High level, low glory. Ah, you are watching live. Ah, yes, of course you are. Else you wouldn't have known that, would you? High level, low glory. That's what we said. So let's go invade this guy and go get some of his... Well, let's relieve him of some of his money. We'll take the easiest battle. my backup on first. I always use backup. Always, always, always. We'll stick that prom there. Some enhanced units. We'll use these throwaway Nagas and a Hurricane. Yeah, that'll do me. Start. Call my backup. Titanium armor. I'm going to use an EMP because I've got no explosive shells. What do you tend to use on your invasions? Do you use a similar setup? Do you do it totally different? There used to be events ages ago now where one of them was, you know, complete it without using any power-ups. Tien knows you're here. That's why I just saw it. Right, where's going to be the most money? I'm going to guess that there. Been right on a... Can I straddle them too? That's 35. 3.54 and 3.69 to include another casino. That seems odd. Or did I... There we go. 5.32. That's not a bad invasion, is it really? Have we got any closer together? Oh, look at all them. Yeah, that's the most we're going to get. 5.32. But thank you very much, DVS Gargoyle. Let's go back onto there. Hello, Craig. How are you doing, mate? Hope you're well. You'll have to remind me. Oh, yes, I know. It's Uncle Ho. Uncle Ho. I meant. Let's not give the game away. My gosh. I don't need any money. I'm just filling time until we're just messing. I've seen your vids though, Siggy. Good stuff. Oh, thank you for your support, Foxtrot. Thank you for your support. F. Uncle O, I meant. There we go. Are we still lagging? Are you getting a decent picture? It does say to me from this end the stream health is A-OK. We've got green lights. Request all for old Mercs. Going to give it another 5 minutes or so and then I'm going to get up, do a little bit. I might even... I was actually going to say a bit of cleaning up. I might not. I might crack a can of beer open. No, actually, I had a chance with Uncle Ho. Not going to have a beer. Who needs a beer? But what if we go out and see a live band tonight? I'm very good, thank you very much, Ho. Great to see you online. Thank you for your support. It is appreciated. There's nothing that you need to see, I'm going to guess, Ho. Don't know what I can teach you. Maybe we can just play as normal. Maybe I can tell you a little story. Do some poetry. I had a little sausage. I put it in the oven for my tea. I went to the cellar to get my umbrella, and the sausage ran after me. My dad told me that. Incidentally, I was 26 years sat fishing on the banks of the River Ancombe. Poetry, nonetheless. It's good to hear that, Boris. It's nice to know. Boris, you said there was a couple of bits and pieces that you wanted to know a little bit more information on. Question and answer, is there anything? Yeah, do me a question and answer now. Ask me a question, I'll try and answer it. I might lie. Give me a second. Oh, I've got my coffee here. I'm now going to drink my cold coffee. Boris, are you Vietnamese? Obviously typing with an accent. You play this game on a phone. Oh, how do you manage? Jeez. You need one of them, I was going to say lenticular, but they were them pictures that came out years ago, them 3D pictures. You need one of them magnifying screens. Bloody playing this game on a phone. Do you know what? I've managed to get a couple more subscribers. I'm now needing... Let me have a look. How many do I need now? Somebody have a look and tell me how many subscribers I've got. And if you're not a subscriber, why not? Why? Why on earth? I don't know what else I can really show you. Let's just refill that. Let's go underwater. Sort my atlas out. That's fine. 14 minutes before is repaired. No, I'm not going to bother. That was a good shot. Well done. At least you're not going to see... hopefully the signal has improved enough now. Hopefully the signal's improved, but there we go. Right, okay, when they're not in the inventory. Boris, let's go over to, and hopefully somebody might point me in the right direction here. Okay, you've got two commanders, if you've locked the other one, Arctic Soldier and Captain Prime. There is a fair bit of information down on here, and it does say that they have different items you can use. However, as you know, unless you spend a fortune, you can end up being given a lot of shit. When you've got... Oops, go on to 4 out of 4. When you've got something like 6 screens on and it says you've only got so many slots, even though you click and you buy and unlock slots, you still only have so many spaces where you can see. Or where you can actually use them. They can be deployed in both, so you can swap about. There are players, for example, that what they'll do is, if they've got sufficient stuff in their inventory, they'll equip it virtually identical, but one will have the faction war contribution bonus, and something else will be to fight. Personally, I forget to change. I forget to change. Every now and again, when you click on an item, it clicks an extra page. Just reset it by clicking on collection, back onto inventory. Maybe that's going to sort it out, TN. Let's have a look. That was Prom's stats increasing by 100%. I really don't know what else I can change just to make this a little bit different. I've got, or to improve it slightly. Let me sort this by rarity. These are underwater units. What have we got on that one? Is that 48? Oh, it's 60%. Increase attack in underwater units. But again, things like that, I prefer using them for Global Conquest. Not this week's, because we've got second. TN, by all means, things like that, try and take a screenshot and send it to Gameloft. They are quite good. I know they're a pain in the ass, but people just go and moan on main about everything and don't actually tell them that there's a problem. But the more information you can give them, the better. What have we got that's something fairly reasonable to put in my consumable? What do you use on your consumables? Here we go again. Do you tend to go for the actual weapons that you're using? Is it on defense? I'm going to equip that, my defensive power up. But open a ticket with Gameloft. There is a video how to contact Gameloft on my YouTube channel, which you're on because you're watching it. And then once you get an automated message that will come back, and then it'll be a real person eventually. Save that person, and as Uncle Ho says, deal directly with a person. You've got to go through the hoops first, and to be given a number, you'll automatically be assigned a number. But your problems that you have, they're not as unique as it might sound. Gameloft have probably got thousands with the same issue. They don't really get... I'm talking about how when I used to speak to Gameloft quite regular, when they used to be nice to me, when they used to send me stuff. But they didn't have sufficient data. There might be thousands of people with a problem, but if only 10 people let them know, that's not enough to justify to the developers, look, we need to change it. Because they say, oh, out of all these people, there's only 10 have a problem. Now there's thousands. Well, nobody's told us. So you're not being a moaning git when you open a ticket with Gameloft. You're actually identifying them to something. They can build up the stats. They are a public listed company. Somebody will listen. It doesn't matter how much they're a bag of shit at times to us, or we feel they are. They're working against it, and if we don't let them know. Ah, one for the game, one for the live stream on YouTube. Oh, man, I'm like... So we've got the thesiggy in stereo. I like to hear that. Where can we construct Atlas? Yassine. In fact, I'll let Uncle Ho answer that question. Where can we construct it? In fact, let me do that anyway. Complete the campaign. Complete the pancagni. To be honest, I haven't got a clue how to use the command or equip it properly. I seem to be groping around in the dark. Do you know what, Boris? I think I have as well. And I just seen what's good at the time. Maybe one day I'll do just something purely on there, and I'll get some feedback. Why do you have Atlas? Good God. Complete the campaign, including underwater. Yassine. Including underwater. Complete the campaign fully. Including underwater, Yassine. Then it should appear in the shop. There we go. Yeah, it just costs a lot of stars to get it leveled up to the end, doesn't it? I got Abraxas. Abraxas. I remember them units. But they do wear out. Now, you know, mate, I like my Prom, I like my Atlas. In fact, my most viewed video is the awesome power of Atlas, the Warlord Hyperion. 35,000 views or something. It does blow me away. It is very humbling. It is very humbling. But once you've got him unlocked, guys, then it just costs a lot of money as well. But this, I built my Atlas back in the day when Gameloft used to send me stars. They used to sell me bits and pieces. Right, a couple of things. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Boris, whilst you're listening. If I explain a couple of bits on here, when you look at your items, this sort feature does help me an awful lot. Rarity, as in value, I'm taking that to mean. And you can look at your attacking units, the defensive units. I'm just reading out what it says on here. I know you can read. And different items. But it really depends what you're doing. And it's about taking stock of things. For example, on this faction event, Never in Distress, we've got ground battles to win without losing units. Okay, so I need to just put that. That was my last one that I could make. You can go just there. Another type X. Thank you. Where are we? Where are we? Yeah, so for example, because it was ground, I would make sure I've got a ground thing there. I have been known that each time I do... oh, I'm sure I've just placed one. Why is that? Showing I've still got it to collect. Never mind. Especially when I'm doing special ops fights, I'll find out where it's at. This one is air. So what I'll do is I'll go back into my VIP and I'll change my consumable to an air one. Like so. There we go. I've got now 36% more power on air. When it comes to faction events, the pig, this one here, oops. It's about knowing what each of these do, and as I say, if there was a printout, if there was something you could print, it would help. But these are contribution bonuses. It's about looking and using your noggin, and how will this actually help my game? You've got permanent items, these 4, and 2 consumables. I think, yeah, the other's the same. The permanent items, obviously, you're going to deploy your highest one. If you're looking to get rid of things at any stage, it will tell you where you've got level 2s or level 4s or level 5s, whatever. Just sell the other shit. Thanks for joining us. Let us know on chat. Say hello. Hello, Grumpy Reaper. I finished campaign also. Let's have a look. Okay. We'll maybe sort Yassim out shortly. I'm going to look at logging off shortly, guys. I'm starting to ache a little bit. I've been on here a little while. If there's anything you want to quickly look at, we can do. Just let us know in chat. Okay, we're on 51,000 here. I'm going to put my Atlas over on the left-hand side. Ensure I've got my backup called. I'm going to use my higher level backup because I've got a backup bonus. It's 200% increase. Enhanced units. That's too low to deploy. I don't have any field hospitals. This is turning crap. I tell you what, I'll go on to my normal units. Okay, Black Phoenix, Magnum. I donated a Magnum to my faction war, and it melted. I can click on collection, but when I equip the command, it redirects to where to get. Oh. I'll have a look at that in a second. Gloom Gloop. Thank you very much for joining us, Uncle Ho. It is great to see you. Much respect, my old fruit. Let me just sort this battle out. Titanium armor. I still haven't got my other shit sorted out. Get off there. Don't want that. Let's deploy me Atlas. I've just got to reincarnate or something like that. Bit of health, never goes amiss. Drag them off, cut across there. You get rid of that health. Now it's looking like it's going to... No. Kill me nearly. But anyway. If I scan on Spec Ops, I'm back onto ground. It's only a level 43. It wouldn't be that high, I wouldn't have thought. But what I am going to do, guys, is I'm going to log off now. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up when it appears on YouTube. It'll need to render. It'll take maybe half an hour. Please don't forget to subscribe. I'm up to 915 subscribers, thank you. I need 85 more to get to 1,000. Thank you very much for your support. And the Siggy will see you